Hello, everybody. It's my birthday, and so far it's been a really, really great day. It's not gonna be my birthday when you watch this. I take forever to post every video I record. Frankly, it's amazing I ever post any videos at all. But yeah, it's my birthday. So far, I've got some fun writing done. I've played some fun video games. I'm gonna go watch Superman later today. But I decided I wanted to play on my Playdate a little, and I thought I would do that by opening up one of these new games, because what's a birthday if you don't open some presents, right? Let's see. This one. Oh. Shadowgate PD. Okay, I watched kind of a documentary about this one. So this is unlike all the others where I've said, okay, I guess I saw the name of it when they were doing the trailer for the season. Shadowgate is actually a really old game, and this is a version of Shadowgate that's been ported over to the Playdate. Yeah, I'm probably not going to see all of this game in this playthrough. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited about this. The port of a classic game to the Playdate. Alright, I'm turning this way down. Honestly, let me... Oh no, you've... Hang on. It did the thing where it's doubling the volume again. Okay, mute Playdate. Nope. Okay. I don't know why it does this. Mute Playdate. Weird. It just won't mute it. Huh. Okay. Let me, Let me experiment with something really quickly. Let me unplug the Playdate. Okay, Playdate is unplugged. It's making its own noises. Yeah, problem connected to Playdate. Plug this in here. Now let me mute the It already says mute Playdate. Why is it doing this? Usually before... Okay, what if I... Okay, I'm going to try unplugging it now while it's not muted. Okay. Probably connecting to Playdate. Plug you in. It's still like that. Mute Playdate. Why? This is so bizarre. Okay, there's a risk that this is just going to be unusable. But let's... I'll record anyway. Turn the volume down just a smidge, I guess. Disable audio. Mute. Alright, the mute Playdate option just seems to not be working. Alright, now that I've spent 3 minutes establishing that the audio is going to be terrible, let's resume. No, resume. Shadowgate. Shadowgate. Okay, the Playdate appears to be muted now, so maybe it was worth it. What happens if you continue with no previous game? No save data. Okay. I don't know what I expected. Inventory. Welcome to Shadowgate PD. Yeah, I turn you down more. This remake of 1987 game Shadowgate is loyal to the original, often challenging, and very mysterious. Because of this, there are many hints and tips online if you get stuck. Pressing A gets you into the menu, select an action, and apply it to objects in the world. Shadowgate's a true classic, and we hope you enjoy revisiting the castle. Your first and only hint, the secret thoughts of the skull, can be yours. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded Warlock Lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and the great Titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold aeons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Cool. Classic. That's just classic. I'm not sure there's a good place to put my face. Up here, maybe? I'll try up there. That's... like, admittedly... I'm blocking a little of the image, but I think I'm going to do that no matter where I go. And I'd rather have the text be there. So, we've... okay, so I can move this. It said the skull's knowledge can be yours, the skull's memory. Look. Look at... okay. It's the skull of some creature. Its meaning seems quite clear. Death lurks inside. I'm turning the volume down again. Interacting with the sound menu unmuted me. There, better. Now then. Yeah, it's the skull of some creature. Take the skull. You can't take that. Okay. Open the skull. As if by magic the skull rises. How is this different than taking it? Oh, there's a key. Okay. Take the key. The key 1 is in your hand. Okay. Use. Use key 1. What do you want to use this on? You can't seem to find a keyhole. Well played. Look at the key. Let's examine this key, and then examine the door. It's a small iron key. Okay. Look at... it's a heavy wooden door with iron hinges. Can I look at the hinges? It's a heavy... okay, I guess not. Open the door. The door is open. It's not locked at all. It's the door leading into the castle Shadowgate. Oh. Speak. You seem to be wasting your time. Okay. Move to the door. Move to the door. You enter the door. Ooh, look at those eyes. That pitiful wizard Lakmir was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death. The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. I'm turning this down again. There's like no difference in volume. Alright, I'm disabling the audio. I can't handle the music. I think if I wasn't trying to record, I could handle the music, but I'm just going to play through like this. It's interesting to me that the wizard guy was referred to as a druid. I think I've mentioned this before, but I like it when we don't think of druids the way D&D presents them. Because druids were a real group of people. And in a lot of ways, some of what they did looks more like what we kind of imagine wizards to be. Because they were like studious scholars and advisors. They kept to themselves. But the interesting thing is they were never allowed to write down anything about their ways. So we don't have a lot of personal records about them because personal records weren't allowed. Which is why everything we know about druids is secondhand. Nowadays, we've kind of think of them as they like nature, and maybe they did, but maybe they did. But historically, maybe they were just like wizards. Maybe, the fact that they lived in forests, we don't know. So the fact that this Lakmir guy is called a wizard and a druid, I like that. Let's look at this torch. Look at torch. It's a torch. An oil-soaked rag is wrapped around it. Okay, take the torch. The torch is in hand. Can I take a second torch? Take. The torch is in hand. Okay, we've got 2 torches. Do we have... Are these both lit torches? Okay. Is that another door? Look at... Even though this door is only an inch thick, it is very sturdy. Can I open you? Open. The door is locked. Can I... let's look at this door. Look at... Wood door is reinforced with heavy sheets of steel. Can this one be opened? This door is also locked. Look at... I want to look at the carpet. It's a beautifully woven rug. Take the rug. You can't take it. Use the rug. Use rug. Nothing happens. Open the rug. I want to find a trap door. It won't open. Okay. Lastly, are these pillars just like marble pillars? You're wasting your time. Okay. I'm going to try using the key on this tiny door. Use... What do you want to use the key on? This tiny, tiny door. The key doesn't fit the keyhole. Okay. This probably isn't great television, but... Click, the key worked, it unlocked the door. I'm only just now noticing that there's, like, an arrow behind me in addition to an arrow in front of me. What do these arrows do here on the screen? Look at... No, I don't want to look at any... torch, I guess. This torch throws dancing shadows about there. Why do I... This torch was lit before. This torch throws... Okay. I thought it was lit. What am I... Wait. No. No, no, no. Okay. I guess these are just different pages of inventory. Move. You go through the door. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. Is it a fireplace? Look at... It's a small candle, perfect for reading. And I guess that's a book next to it. It's an ancient tome. It seems that no one has disturbed its pages for centuries. That warlock lord is wasting his time, then. When you remove the book from its pedestal... a trapdoor. The floor collapses and you fall to your death. What a fool I was. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Loading. I should have saved, I guess. Cancel. It's weird for the menu to open here. Can I continue? I didn't save. Okay, so there's a little bit of auto-saving. Huge stone archways line the entire hall. Thank goodness for auto-saving. I guess we will move through this door. Now, it mentioned... if I tried using the book... what if I just open the book? The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. It contains a key. Do you take it? Yeah. Key 2 is in hand. I'm going back to the narrow door. Move. Move where? Back. You go through the door. Stand in a long corridor. Huge stone archways line the hall again. Use key 2. It's interesting that they're calling them key 1 and key 2. Like, that's an interesting way. It's not just a key. The key doesn't fit into the keyhole. It is... leave? You can't drop what you didn't take. Oh, okay. Leave is a command to drop things. I was like, can I leave through that door? So I have the key. The stone passage winds to an unseen end. Let's see about that. By moving even deeper. You go around the corner. The stones in these walls were probably cut by hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Aww. Let's see, is there anything that differentiates these doors? Heavy wooden door with iron hinges. Heavy wooden door with iron hinges. Heavy wooden door with iron hinges, okay. I'm going to open this door on the right. The door is open. Can I open the others? Open. The door is open. 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 The door is open. Okay, so we got 3 doors in front of us. I'm going to save. Save and exit? No, I don't want to exit. I wish to go... move this way. You exit the room. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Okay, I'm probably going to die if I stay here long. Look at... large pedestal with iron trim. And that is... small hole in the wall, some 3 inches deep. Looks like a gemstone. Look at... it's a finely crafted wooden door. Can I open it? The door is open. Okay. Move through the door. Those are eyes. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Hello? Look at the eyes. All you can see are 2 eyes in the darkness. They seem to be watching every move you make. Look at the shield. It's a heavy shield. there are only a few dents in it. I'm going to take the shield. The shield is in hand. What? You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. Oh boy, okay. Open the treasure chest. It won't open. Use the key on the treasure chest. Can't seem to find a keyhole. Can I take the treasure chest? You can't take it. Alright, fine. What are you? It's an ancient gnome warhammer. It does not show the signs of battle. Okay. I'm going to take the warhammer. Hammer's in hand. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Okay, I'm going to try to use the hammer on the, no, I'm going to try to hit the chest. Okay. Use hammer on chest. And I gotta leave. Okay, leave. I'm gonna die unless I move out. You exit the room. The room stinks of rotten meat. Yes. I've got a feeling I've got to come back here, but I don't think I have everything I would need. Move out. Alright, I don't know if I did everything properly there, but it was fun. Let's try this way. Let's go to the right. Move. You exit the room. A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. Oh no, my torches. Your torch goes out with a fizzle. With outstretched arms, you move slowly looking for light. Suddenly, you trip over something. Smash! You fall face first to the floor. Your torch goes out with a fizzle. With outstretched arms, you move slowly looking for light. Suddenly, you trip over something. Smash! You fall face first to the floor. Can I act? Do you want to turn on infinite torches? Yes. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Yes, infinite torches. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. Did I die? I think I died twice somehow. Maybe because I had 2 torches and they both went out. Okay, well, I'm gonna hop back in and subterranean cavern has been carved by centuries of supernatural erosion. I have infinite torches. I have I have infinite torches. Yes. Dang it. Okay. Loading. Alright. It's possible that I may have confused something. I'm going to leave this game for now. I think this is a game that is best played at my own leisure. I think I absolutely adore adventure games, and this is one of the big classic adventure games that I've never played. And while poking around in it just now, I was starting to feel a lot of that old, like, oh man, I gotta find all the items, and I gotta use all the gears, and oh, there's a dragon, better pick up a shield. Like, it was all the adventure game clicks and whistles were happening in my mind, so I'm glad that I gave this a shot. Thank you for coming along with me in Shadowgate. I'll probably just play this on my own, I think. There were a couple glitches that I found near the end there. I'm not sure why I died twice exactly, but I didn't mind, you know? Glitches happen in games, and that can be okay. A lot of my favorite games have glitches. And I'll experience more of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.